Lakhimpur Kheri has been making headlines after 8 people were killed on September 3rd in a violence that erupted during a farmers' protest in the area. The violence claimed lives of both farmers and BJP workers ahead of a visit to Lakhimpur by Uttar Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Keshav Prasad Maurya. Here's a quick breakdown of the facts relating to the incident. The farmers' protest in Lakhimpur had started on September 25th after a comment made by Union Minister Ajay Mishra Teni. He had reportedly said in a video available on social media that farmers should reform themselves or they will be reformed. Farmers had since then been protesting against Teni, who said his statement had been twisted by the farmers. On Sunday, October 3rd, farmers since morning occupied a helipad where Uttar Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister was to arrive to inaugurate some government projects. Maurya was to land on a chopper, but the farmers' occupation of the area made the Deputy CM arrive by the road. Maurya and Teni inaugurated the projects in Lakhimpur around noon before deciding to head for the Union Minister's native village, Banbirpur. Before this could happen, around 3 p.m. en route at a place called Tikunya, an incident happened that has brought Lakhimpur to the headlines. 4 farmers among 8 persons were killed after a convoy of 3 SUVs, including one owned by Union Minister of State for Home Ajay Mishra, hit a group of farm protesters, leading to a clash. 4 other deaths were reported from the Bharatiya Janata Party. They were travelling in a car and were allegedly dragged out of the car and lynched by the protesters. While the local administration, the farmers' body and BJP leaders have confirmed 8 deaths in Lakhimpur Kheri violence, reports have said a journalist identified as Ratan Kashyap died in the incident. Ratan was working with a TV news channel and was covering the incident of the violence. He was reportedly hit by a speeding vehicle. The farmers' bodies claim that 4 farmers identified as Nakshatra Singh, Daljit Singh, Lovepreet Singh and Gurvendra Singh died as vehicles mowed the protesters down on Tikunya Banbirpur Road. The farmers claim that Teni's son Ashish Kumar Monu was in a vehicle with armed men that deliberately ran over farmers in Tikunya when they were stopped. 4 farmers died in this incident, they say, adding that Monu managed to escape. Reports say that the enraged farmers burned down 3 cars, including one that belonged to Ashish Mishra, in the aftermath of the incident. However, the minister has said it was an accident. He says BJP workers in vehicles were going to receive the deputy CM when they were attacked with stones by farmers. One of the drivers got injured and lost control of the vehicle, which ran over the farmers. The minister also says the driver and 3 BJP workers in the vehicle were then pulled out by the farmers and lynched to death. The minister says his son was not present in the vehicle or at the spot, and if he were, he would have been killed. UP's Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath condemned the unfortunate trampling incident, saying that the state government would investigate the matter and expose the persons involved in causing the disturbance. Samajwadi President Akhilesh Yadav, Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi, as well as Punjab's Deputy Chief Minister Sukhjinder Singh Randhawa and other MLAs were also detained and not allowed to visit the location. Bharatiya Kisan Union's leader Rakesh Saket demanded that Minister of State for Home Ajay Mishra be sacked and that his son be arrested, and said that the protesting farmers were attacked and fired at by the cars. Reportedly, following the incident, mobile internet services were also suspended in parts of the violence-hit district, where restrictions under CRPC Section 144 have also been imposed. ADG Law and Order Prashant Kumar announced that after an agreement was reached between farmers and administration, a retired High Court judge will probe the violence, and Rs 45 lakh will be paid to the families of each of the deceased and Rs 10 lakh to those who are injured. An FIR has also been lodged against Ajay Mishra's son, Ashish. On October 4, farmers protested at Singhu border against Sunday's incident. The farmers had earlier refused to cremate the bodies of those deceased in the incident until the minister's son was arrested, but later agreed to the cremation.